let's get this stream started by booting up the Skyrim. I have made sure Steam is on. Because, you know, make that mistake once, and you don't make it again. You know, it's one of those things that you only make once. Now, fun fact, by sheer technicality, this is technically the 100th stream in the playlist. But how, you're wondering? There was one stream that had to be split into a part 1 and part 2 because of reasons of a slightly biological nature. That, unfortunately, that does technically make this stream 100 by as far as the playlist is concerned. However, as far as the actual series is concerned, this is stream 199, not 100. You know, it's one of those things. So, yeah, that does mean, you guessed it, more padding! Padding. Yeah, this is relentless padding, and it's going to relent next stream, because next stream is the final Skyrim stream of this series. Keyword is of this series, because chances are, when I'm done with Fuga, I will quite possibly move to Skyrim again. Or, I don't know, I might do something, another obscure, shorter game of very unusual qualities. Probably won't play that series because the series wasn't that great, but the one I remember most is the one I would play, which is the RPG one. Yes, they actually called it that. So, padding. But, obviously... Ooh! Shulk has quest! Ah. Corinne Gerard, where she has another one for me is another matter. But, you know, might as well do this. Because technically these aren't Radiant quests. They're not in the same vein as, say, something like the Thieves Guild stealing quests, or the, you know, like the Vex and Delving quests, or the Companions quests are. They are, you know, they're not infinitely spawnable, or at least, because there is only a set number of, what do you call it, schematics. Hello, Nightlord Vampire, out into daylight without a stupid hood on. Oh, Spriggans, you kinda suck. Take your sap, take your tap. Tap that sap. Where? We're barely even a minute. Oh no, it's not bear, it's a hostile deer because Spriggan. You remember, even made hostile, they still don't attack. Make it a unicorn. Or no, that's technically it'll be a tricorn? Also, Spooder Battle is not something I ever thought I would see. You know, we'll make another tricorn. I mean, it is a tricorn if it's got 3 horns, so... Or trihorn. I mean, if it's a unicorn, it's a tricorn. Even though that technically means corner rather than horn. But, you know, then, no, it is still horn, because bicorn is 2 horns. I'm sorry, but the cliff racers must die. These abominations are invading Skyrim. St. Jump managed to get rid of them from Vardenfell, but he didn't manage to rid them from the world. He deserves sainting just for killing these things off. That's close enough, is it? Fine, I'll get a bit closer. Oh, you're a bit stronger. You're still a bit dead, but you are a bit stronger. Ooh, booty. Just open the booties. Set thy booty free. In my booty glasses, because dirt always finds a way into glass. If you've ever worn glasses, you know that dirt just happens to always find its way. Oh gosh. I mean, looking down the road, he is at least pointing in the right direction for the first time ever, but he's not exactly close to where he's going, is he? her corpse is going to sit there forever because, yeah, she died fighting wolves, I think. It wasn't this crappy Kinreeve with his crappy iron dagger that he should never ever need to use. Unless by some freak case he's disarmed. I don't think you can disarm NPCs with weapons that are tagged as not playable. I think they have to be tagged as playable for an NPC to be disarmed. And even in that scenario, NPCs tend to pick their weapons back up. Dayspring Canyon, you're so bland and boring. But I refuse to fast travel except for fixing map marker reasons. Shrooms I haven't harvested. That's a new one. I mean, I get what I think there's one case where if you can't fast travel to Fort Dawnguard because the fort itself is under attack, so you can't. And it's whenever something like that happens, it means there's an event on the road up to it that you must trigger. Whiterun's the same. Whiterun loses its map marker. When you have to return to it because the Greybeards are going to fart. It appears back when the Greybeards return, but bonk. Bonk the elk at the butt. The horns, but I hit it up the ass! Sorry, but Dawnguard's barricades are so shitty you got one hit with the axe takes them out. What are they made out of? Balsa wood? Oh, they probably are made out of balsa wood, so move on. Fort Dawnguard, it's all show, no go. Well, they didn't even bother cleaning their fort, so... Ooh, cabbage. You're gonna miss the flowers reflex. Telling you, you're gonna miss it. The only flowers will be flowers on a trail. Ooh, salute. You're not supposed to be here.
Need something?
This troll has escaped.
I knew it would come to this. Only what I've heard. Back in the Second Era, the Jarl wound up turning into a vampire. Their job was to keep They were eventually forced to put him down. Fought vampires wherever they found them. I aim to continue.
Good day, friend.
I killed more vampires than this whole bloody cult, but it's fine.
I like what Eastron has done with them. Let's see what you've got there.
Oh no!
I see. Similar to the Let me assuming you have the smithing skills.
Yeah,
you can make this yourself at Gunmar's Fort. It's amazing what I'm able to learn from studying.
Yep. This will probably be the electrical shock. Yep. Shock. Well, from Rip to watch. Why did he spawn in like the shittiest locations? At least the last one spawned in a dweller ruin, but this one's spawned in a shitty watchtower. And how did I not bother doing these before? I mean, then again, I genuinely question how I've missed some quests. Like, I didn't do Parthenax for God only knows how long. So, who knows with my line of thought. My line of thought is random and anything but straight. Boing. Boing. Zoom, zoom.
Now cast.
Much like Shark's path, it's occasionally straight, but mostly not. Pick a random path. Yeah. The root's reaching out before me. That's the way I live. Not very... Your road's always stretching out before Shulk, because Shulk will cut... If Shulk runs out of road, she'll just turn around and retrace it. Like that, it's a long... Wow, I didn't even get a chance to appreciate it, because it was gone almost immediately. Tree, right? Like, the spawn door. Right, we must go to the Rift Watchtower, which I think is the one just down the road from Riften. No, it's the one with the... Really? Your Hunter one? Oh, well, it's still more interesting than I heard the call of the annoying one. Oh, I've got to collect call coming through. Yes, hello? Oh! Septimus! No, go away. Stay in your cave. How do you even get on an route calls? Goodbye. Oh, farmers.
It happened so fast. 1 minute.
Here.
No,
Here, have gold. That will make things all better. You won't even be able to buy a night at the inn for that. Because Skyrim's economy is whack. Like, I mean, I don't even think that'll buy you a bloody loaf of bread, to be fair. What the? Since when we're foxing without Spriggan hostile? Spriggan. I was gonna say, since when we're foxing without Spriggan hostile. What's wrong with male Spriggan? There we go. Wouldn't be rifting without a bear attack. Bear patrol. They don't want to give up the bear patrol, but they don't want to pay for it. And that's a good job. Shulk works for free. Shulk is the bear patrol. And if you don't know what the bear patrol is in reference to, it's a Simpsons reference. Like many things I do, it's a Simpsons reference. I watched an ungodly amount of Simpsons watch growing up. Okay.
The road's the usual guild rate.
Oh, you will take my crap, will you? Well, take these 2 books. Take all your lockpicks, not that I need them, but I will sell you some junk. Then poisons. Poison. Oh, cure disease. Don't need a billion of those, do I? I mean, I'm kind of immune at this point on account of being a were-dragon, so... Potion of water breathing? How pointless. I use Shulk. Shulks breathe water. They don't swim very well in it, but they breathe water. I'm going to sell anything I have a duplicate of. No, Brace is a major archery. No. I will sell you this shitty war sword I found. An axe. And some beautiful... Oh yeah, I'll keep the Dawnguard stuff because I don't know if I want the axe. Take that, take that. Okay. Why do I have so many dwarven... Why do I have so much dwarven shit? Wait, where did I... Oh yeah, it was one I added just... It was one I added to get rid of it, right? That was a... It was to get it out of, like, the pool. That was why I took out of that. So, do... Oh yeah, I've killed a lot of Falmore. And when I say a lot... Oh, God. I never did clear those hunting bows. Oh well. Oh, we must pad. Like her ass, we must pad. There's no fake padding on that ass, only real 100% fat. We must run. Zoom, zoom. I feel like we've been through this camp a lot recently. I mean, the good point about being in the Rift, I mean, what? Why? Like, I haven't seen any evidence of Alduin for ages. From the last time I summoned a fat ass, and yet now... No, she decides to teleport her fat ass back to me. Is this where I spawned a lass? Really? Do I have to do the traditional? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the traditional. Alduin, get your fat butt back to Sovngarde. Feast on Sovngarde. Stop feasting on the living. Oh no, a hunter. Butterflies must pluck their wings like a psychopath. Draw that axe. Take the axe. Lunk. Yes. You know, it's amazing how summons in Skyrim are... The dragon summons are weird. They don't act like other summons. Yeah, like Durnavir is the same. Durnavir doesn't behave like any other summon. And my Alduin summon is built off Durnavir summon. So, it's one of those things that it's sort of... Because it's built off it, it kind of has the same weird quirks as Durnavir. I just see a bear. Yeah, I did just see a bear zooming along at the speed of sound. So, like seriously, this bloody bear is. But good as a fox, and I will kill you because I like foxes. They're cute, especially when I got 2 top tails. But foxes are cute. They're canine. Cute. they're not quite canine, but or are they canine? No, they're lupine, but they're close enough to canine. It's like, no, they're vulpine. Lupine is wolf, vulpine is fox, canine is doggo, and they're all sweet. Hello, orc.
You'd better be careful with that magic.
Magic?
You know what's good for you.
What magic?
You never should have come here.
That was very delayed.
You picked a bad time to get lost.
Yeah, he is actually correctly wearing the light orcish. I love how they're not... Really? You are just going to stand there while I come up to and bonk you? Really? Oh, there's a reason. He must be very low leveled if he's wearing leather crap. Oh, you know you have to.
Fools,
I mean, you're wearing shitty armor, you get to be blasted straight off that door cliff. Well, we'll take the Dwarven Hole. We will reach Dwarven Hall. And off the Dwarven Hall until we know who wants this stuff. We're gonna have to find a buyer. Until then, anyone caught snooping around in here will ever get his hands cut off. Fun fact, if you pick up... There are quite a while in Skyrim. Every time you pick up a Dwemer item from a chest, there is a chance that Calcelmo will send you an immediate letter asking you to buy it from you. We are going to take a slightly circuitous route to get back, so... Because variety is the spice of life, and we've just cleared a path of death along there, so... Ooh, do I see shrooms? I do see rare, scaly foliota. Scaly foliota is a kind of rarer one, you don't see it too often. I think maybe it is only found on the aspen trees of Riften? I don't know. That bridge is so low. Like, no one's sailing down this river. Not with those bridges. I mean, to be fair, Oblivion was somehow worse. Because Oblivion was implied that the Imperial City was a seaport. It did serve the sea. However, you had to go up the River Niven. However, the River Niven had lots of very permanent bridges on it. Not stone bridges, but big rope bridges. So maybe the logic was that you can take one side down, let the ship pass and put it back up, but... Oh no! Sit! Oh no, it's Maik. I best save his Khajiit butt from becoming Dragon Chow. I mean, he knows how to run like the wind. I mean, he's no Skooma Cat level speed, but no one compares with Skooma Cat level speeds. Skooma Cat level speeds are impressive. Really? I was gonna say are impressive, but then a glass golem decided to show its ugly face. Look at that ugly face. Your ugly fizz is enough to frighten anyone. What might eat? Oh god.
fools, now test.
Maik is hated by all at this point, I think. Right. That was weird. Moving on. I don't know where Maik ran off to, he moves very fast. I mean, he's not quite as fast as his Oblivion ancestor, because... Yeah, Oblivion Maik the Liar. He had a set route. He ran between Anvil and... Leowin, I believe. I think it was Leowin? I know it was Anvil and somewhere. I think it was Leowin, I'm not sure. But he would run. And he would run... I think he was 100 acrobatics in light... athletics in light armor. So he was surprisingly speedy. Oh, speaking of acrobatics... I better read my shitty books. Make sure I have read them. Renara. I know I read Renara's Rulbin's books. So, read Light Armor Forging. There, we have read it. Never reading Cult Notes. There, we have read it. Notes on the Lune Forge. Looks like I've written my kid. Realizations of Acrobacy. Oh, I haven't actually learned that one. Or that one. Orphan Giraffe, he's wrote like 90% of the books in Skyrim. Makes you wonder if it's a pen name. Or Ribbon of Rabbit. No, real Berenzia. Oh god, not Berenzia, please, not Berenzia. You know, quest that you always do last, Stones of Berenzia. Always a quest you do pretty late because it's a quest you really put off doing forever. That and, like, the reward is just more fucking gems that you can't get rid of. Is that a good thing? Ooh, canister. Take some tea out of that. Ah! The stream can now end successfully, for we have encountered a wolf and a bear. The order of Skyrim is complete. Is this gold? Yeah, corundum! Yeah. Run away! I mean, corundum is a correct response, because corundum is terrible. It has no right to exist. Right. Right. There. You rogue. You dashing rogue. Maybe that's why it moves so fast, because it's a dashing rogue. No, I'll show myself out with that one. I hear wolf. It's now very much a dead wolf. Antlers! Antlers! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She's seen me. Well, we summon Dragon through the power of Dragon. I try and catch her with it. Oh, I did hit. I hit a fat butt. You know what? Since we're attacking her ass, how the hell does she hit from that angle? Nope! Do not melee her, an ancient dragoness. She wants to smack your ass so hard that you get cratered. Right. Lesson learned. There is but one way to kill this. With the power of shortness, I have to use magic. But I must. Oh, she's just destroyed a winged twilight. That's good for me. One less thing to bother me. Good, she's gone for Kira, not me. She's crippled, and Lightning Storm is legitimately broken. It is stupidly strong. I never made any intent that it wasn't. So she's the revered one. No, she's revered. Apparently I killed her more than I could thought. Which is weird, because I rarely come around this area, so... It's a bit weird. I'm surprised I've killed her as often as I have. You know, there's things I'm questioning coming around here that many times. Hello, Spriggan. Goodbye, Spriggan. God, Spriggan suck. Goodbye, Spriggan. I mean, it's embarrassing, isn't it? Well, I believe in Oblivion you had to kill them 3 times. So the first two times you killed them, they would just immediately get back up from... They would revive... They would resurrect themselves? Or was that something that the monster mod did? I don't remember, because they weren't that common outside that awful. That monster mod was weird. It wasn't Skyrim monster mod level bad, where it just didn't work. It was just a bit excessive. Shh. Don't wake the bird, Draggy. No. So don't wake the bird, Draggy. And that thing's enormous. Ow. 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 That really hurt. But I think that's a weak one, so... Come back here. Come back here. You feathery git. It's not worthy of dragon rending when it's this weak. Ow. I think what I did with the electric breath is I gave it an explosion radius when it hits. So that at least when air bombing with it does do damage reliably. To make up the fact that that is never going to hit you otherwise. You're going to cripple. No, you're actually going to crash land. I'm amazed. That was not somewhere I'd expect crash landing to be possible, but one thing I guess you learn in Skyrim is that dragons find a way. I mean, they refuse to land in some spots, but they'll crash land in places they really shouldn't be able to, like here. I mean, sometimes it just goes skyward and you... Brazilianite. It's Braziliant. We must move on. But first, we must loot the booty. Booty is the most important thing of all. I'll take the steel imperial gauntlets. I'm sure they're of no value, but still. Padding. Selling shit is padding. Alchemy is padding. Everything is padding. If you think of it the right way. What the fuck is that? Oh my god, the birds actually go in the birds' nests! I did not realise that they actually went in them. Yeah, there are things like Skyrim. It continues to amaze me, like a bird actually went. What is this incredibly low poly object? And it's vanilla. This is vanilla. I thought that was a mod or anything. It was so ugly. Is this? It looks gold. Speed mine. Uh-oh. Oh no, a gold guardian. A very small gold guardian. Please don't fly off a cliff. Please. 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 No, you've gone off a cliff, like. I mean, blinded by gold's immense luster, I'm guessing. Yeah. Well, I'm not getting any gold from that, I'm afraid. Because... oh well. I will. We'll go down this hole. Oh, I found that's my bolts. That tiny little pebble is enough for me to take all that ore. Because, you know, it doesn't... a flake of skin is enough. Oh look! A dead house. Looking at it, this wasn't a dragon that did this. You'd think, oh, dragon attack. No, it's some idiot performing a ritual with candles. Like, look at that. Someone's caused a fucking fire by playing with candles. Lesson? Don't play with fire! Yeah, that's the lesson here. It's not a dragon attack. It's some idiot who didn't know to play with fire. Also, I think vanilla, this is possibly the tightest grouping of props in the entire game. Just one of those weird things. What's that over there? Is it a foxen? It's a foxen. Right, we must look at that beautiful rock. And head along to Fort Dawnguard. Because we must keep going to Fort Dawnguard. Because, well, we must. It is the lore at this point, as we must keep going to Fort Dawnguard. Right, is the map marker pointing me to the right spot? Or is it pointing me to goddamn fucking Riften? It's pointing me to goddamn fucking Riften. Right. It likes pointing me to goddamn Riften. Oh no! Pack wolves! Fuck. The wolves are omnipresent. Ooh! Flowers! 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 My ability to get flowers points me back on top of a cliff. Oh no, it is Old Orc. Yeah, it's pointing me back towards Riften because for some reason Rift is a bit funny with pathing. Hello, Old Orc.
I am waiting for a
Good death?
good death. Yes. Were I to send
I give you the death you seek.
Are you sure about
Yes, I am sure.
We shall see.
You will get the first hit because that is the honourable warrior's way. You're tougher than normal. I will take your stuff. You know, dying a good death and then being looted by a weird shark is acceptable, right? Right. We have arrived at Dayspring Canyon. I'm going to load into Dayspring Canyon and teleport to Fort Dawnguard because I am legitimately bored senseless about running through Dayspring Canyon, okay? I can't escape Dayspring Canyon this way, which is why I'm doing it. Because, oh my god, sometimes you just need to skip Dayspring Canyon because it is tedious. It is, because it's completely empty. there's nothing hostile or spawn in it, apart from, I think, near one cave, which is really far off the... Apparently Servant Troll is a thing now.
You are hard to find. Hope you're getting along with East. Back already? Can't wait. Let's see.
Yes.
Ooh, this
Someone's attached a battery to it, oh no!
Will send a jolt of shock through whatever it hits. Testing this will here.
And a firebomb thins?
I'll have some for sale soon. I'm starting to think you like this as much as I do.
Oh my god, how many of these are there?
Here's the location of the next set of Dwemer diagrams. Thanks. See you.
Oh, do you have anything for sale?
It's sort of a random assortment of things. See anything useful?
I can't believe I actually picked that shit up. Right, we must now sell some absolute excrement. And some Daedric crap that we picked up out of nowhere. I mean, it's not absolute excrement, it's not much bad at all, but finding Daedric stuff is one of the nicest things you can ever find. But this stuff is absolute excrement. Iron! It's so shite! Ooh, Lunar Steel. I'm pretty sure I got all the Lunar stuff, but not even worth anything. Where do I even get some of this shit? Some of this shit I know is I pick it up when I eat some Stormcloaks, but where do I get some of this shit? Honestly. Like, I do genuinely wonder where I pick up some of this shit.
Farewell.
Right, we must go to Lost Knife Hideout, which... Please don't be in the Rift. And it looks like they're always in bandit dens. Lost Knife Hideout is all the way in. Well... It's kind of not in the Rift. I mean, it's barely out of the Rift, but are we going to take that? I'm going to accept that. Hello, Vori. I know you got stuck again. Don't worry, I killed all the vampires myself. If I see vampire, I will kill it. Because if it bleeds, we can kill it. Do vampires bleed? I don't know. They drink blood, but they need blood. Because if vampires could drink them... If vampires did not need blood, it would explain why they constantly need to suck it. And why they can't suck it of other vampires, because other vampires don't have blood to suck. Maybe that's it. Vampires don't bleed. They bleed ash. Which is not blood, but I guess it's still bleeding. I mean, you could argue that a robot arguably like bleed oil. It still bleeds, so you can still kill it. You know, vehicle bleed fuel. But electric vehicles wouldn't. Depends how the electric is generated, but electricity is still a fuel. Oh, it's stalking me again. Stop stalking me! Bloody Dwarven Mechanical Dragon. I think it happens when the spawn strip for it fails. Because they spawn really weirdly. They're not spawned like other creatures. Oh no. Ooh, Daedric Lord Mask. I mean, he had a surprisingly good amount of booty, and he had a Daedra Heart, which is not a common item in Skyrim. In Oblivion, Daedra Hearts were one of the more common alchemy ingredients. How should I put it? Well, we're gonna have to go past the rift again. Which means I'm going to skirt around and go a slightly different route, because Riften is Riften and I can't be bothered to do it again. Ooh, Spriggan. Yes, Spriggy. Yes, Spriggy. Choppy, choppy. Chop that tree down. It brought friends. Venerable Spriggan. Pathetic male Spriggans. We knew it boxed you. It was bonk the Foxen's head. I don't feel good about that. It's foxing us. I don't mind. There's nothing wrong with foxing. Like killing doggo, you just don't do it. Wolves, at least they're hostile to you, so you have to. But you don't kill the pet. Kill as many humans as you like, but you never hurt the pet.
Damn Stormcloak rebels.
Damn Stormcloak rebels. Oh no! Big fat bear approaches.
Hold! Now cast!
I will murderize this bear by shooting it in its knees. Oh no, bears have family. The Rift and Mafia. It sends its children to vision. I never said the bears are nice. Yeah, that's pointing at damn Rift and it all. Some reason Fort Dawnguard makes you think you have to go through Riften. You wonder if Scary Yoda only appears on Aspen trees. The model looks like it conforms exclusively to Aspen tree, so who knows. Right, we must go through Fort Greenwall. We will fix our map marker by teleporting to Fort Greenwall. This is how you fix map markers. You basically, without fast traveling, is you fast travel to where you are. It does it very quickly, and it doesn't do the mass cell deload, which is what usually causes fast travel to be a little less than stable. Obviously, we must jump off a cliff, but at least the route back will be more interesting as we're not going through the rift for the 50 billionth time. Again, we'll reach Fort Dawnguard and teleport to it because I cannot be bothered to go through Dayspring Canyon more times than is necessary. I can't teleport out, there's not some. I would have to skip distance, and I dislike that.
Hold! Now cast!
I dislike skipping and things with fast travel. It just doesn't. It really cheapens the experience. You know, if you Oblivion, you kind of do it because Oblivion's main world space is so goddamn empty. But because oh god, Oblivion's main world space is terrible. Funny because the cities are amazing, but they're so alive, and no one ever said they were alive with intelligence, but they are very much alive. Well, Skyrim, unfortunately, has the opposite problem where the cities are quite dead because everyone's that there's kind of on rails. Like, you know exactly where they will be at any given hour at any given day because their day change. They do have a different daily schedule. Oblivion NPCs would do weird shit, like the Chadenhell Skooma ring. Not a quest or anything. There's just they go out, meet the Morag Tong suppliers, and I think it was a Morag Tong. I don't know why it was a Morag Tong, but it was a Morag Tong. Oh no. If she's giving me combat music, that's probably about strongy. Well, we'll see what happens when she gets crossbowed, because that's usually a good sign. Nah, she's quite weak. Now, Wrecked hurts like hell, though. Yeah, she's weak. Ortoins. There, I will use that potion that I bought, and these minor healing ones, because apparently I hate when shouts lock up. I'm matching the fucking button, but does it work? No. Hate when shouts lock up. No, is Dragon Red still on? There we go. Now it's come off. Hate when shouts lock up. Like, there's no evidence lock up, but you can hear me matching the button. And I wouldn't do it if it was. It's not something I would fake because it's not. It's something that genuinely annoys me. The power attack stun lock cycle. No, we're going into stupid sync kill, which means we're gonna die. It's a good job you can't hit me at this range. Yeah, that must be a very low level one. That's the problem with diverse dragons, is they didn't graduate them like normal. Internally they are, but not in terms of their names. They're all named the same, so you don't know if you've got a weak one or a strong one. The ones I turned into Dragonesses, which really was a case of, does the model accept it? Because some of the models are made a bit weirdly. It was very much a case of, God damn it. Shout lockout probably did not help matters. As I walk past the hut, boom, crash. Think. Now we'll see if it's a reliable crash. Again, this save, look how old this save's got over 200 hours on it. This save is never going to be particularly stable. I'm aware of this. It's like general rule is that when a save gets over 100 hours, it gets less and less stable, and oh no, I need to heal with my Putoin. Right, and you're down. No, you're going into the stupid sync kills, right? I know exactly what causes them. If I can figure out a way to make why they have that work without having to give them that keyword, I will. I will absorb this and soon. Ooh. Booties. Right, we must now move up. Now we'll see if it's a repeat crash or whether it's a... No, it was just a freak event. No, that's... Right. It's not a freak event. Well, it's not a... It might be a timed-based one, then? Right, which does mean... Now, we'll see if it's a location-based one, although being in two different spots when it goes off tends to imply no. So what I'm going to do is... Toggle script and AI. Wait a couple of hours. This is pretty roll. If you're getting a repeating crash, toggle script, toggle AI. Wait a couple of hours, and it usually it's a cell-based error, right? Right, something in that cell is just causing a crash, and I don't know why. These things usually fix themselves. So we've confirmed that it is not a script-based error. Actually, we can do one more confirmation of that. We'll confirm that it is not... These things tend to manifest in... Yeah, it's a script... So it is a script-based error. What's nearby that will cause a script-based error? What's in this collection of cells that will cause a script-based error? Now the question is, will it turn... If I get further away... Why there's a script-related error in this cell, I don't know, but I'm going to move further down. Hill. I'm not going to quick save until I'm sure I'm safe off it. Probably a good idea. jump over cliff. Jump over cliff. Right. Oh yeah, because this is technically a script-based effect. I am now invincible forever. So I'm going to toggle AI and script back on. It seems to be cleared, so... Again, this is a... pretty standard way of fixing bugs. Is basically, if Special Edition is usually stable enough that it's 99... But I think pretty much all of my... Barring the model-related crashes with immersive creatures, which I've since fixed/bypassed, 90% of Special Edition... But like 99% of Skyrim Editions crash at Special Editions crash. Why did I say Skyrim Editions? I mean, this is Skyrim Edition, I guess. Is because of scripts. So I turn AI off just because some AIs just don't work without scripts, so it's best to just turn them off and be short. But sometimes, again, we gotta fix the map marker, so which is why I'm going to a giant camp, because it's the nearest thing. Oh no. Okay, I'll bonk him. I'll use the bonk stick. Smashy, smashy. Bonk you. Take your gold, take your toes. Take your garnets, leave your pelts. Ooh, wash me. Ooh la la. Right, bonky bonky. Bonky bonky. Bonk. I was going to say bonky bonk, but then the mammoth just keeled over and died. Oh, I don't want to loot you. Then we teleportate here. The Steam Craggy Camp, which will stick me on the other side of it, which will reset the map marker. And that's cool. There's no issue. Right, but end of the day, if you're ever having issues in Skyrim, and you don't know what it is, toggle scripts off, toggle AI off, run through it, and then turn them off when you think you're safe. Oh my god, these rhinos have really weird body connection. The giant, on the other hand, notices his entire flock has died. Or herd, or whatever you want to call a group of mammoths. These big grips. Oh, is he going to engage? No. I used to be a giant like you, and I took a bullet to the knee. Hey, Imperial Patrol with armor! And Doggo! Doggo! You know, not common.
Keep your guard up.
A very pointy face, like an elf. A very elven face. Which you don't often see on humans. You expect a more full face on a human. Oh no, it is a saber cat. I am so underwhelmed, I think is the right word. Ooh, flowers.
Keep an eye out for trouble. It's only a matter of time.
Ah, the rare full face helmet version. Did we pop Kind's Grave? Yeah, because again, I don't know what that was causing that issue, but it was clearly a script or AI based issue. It wasn't a time-based one, that's almost certainly Legacy of the Dragonborn, because that is a bit of a mess. Oh, I don't want to kill them. The little puppas. I don't want to kill them. And they try and kill me anyway. I don't want to kill them. They're too cute. Too big cute eyes. See, you don't kill the puppy. Puppies are love. Puppies are life. These probably want to end your life, but that's beside the point. They're still puppers. Because these are puppies. See, the thing with a saber cat is it's not a kitten, it's a cub. Therefore, it's fine. It's not a kitten. You don't kill kittens either. I'm not the biggest fan of cats, but some can be cute. I think cats vary a bit more than dogs. It's rare to find a dog that isn't cute. At least Steven is a pupper. But even the ugly dogs are cute in an ugly sort of way.
Need something?
This is just ugly in the ugliest of ways. And yes, Casualty was designed to be ugly. She was designed to be an Ugmo. And again, if you don't recognise where the term Ugmo came from, it's from one of the old Simpsons episodes. If I'm remembering season 4 correctly. Which I usually do because season 4 is the one I've watched probably the most, because it was one of the few DVDs I owned as a kid. It is the best way to describe it.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of
You will sell me ingredients. So I seem to recall giving like a lot of the like, oh no, you will take my poisons. You will take this poison. And you will also take this beautiful ancient former arrows, because I never will get rid of them before. Some of these ancient Nord arrows. Apparently I have millions of Daedric arrows. Take these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Fulmer arrows. Yeah, I know, they're not very nice, are they? Silver arrows are rare. Steel arrows you always end up with 1 billion off, because like 90% of enemies in Skyrim use them. Yeah, simply put, that's the reason why you get so much steel arrow in Skyrim, is because NPCs use them, and as a result, you just end up with billions of the things, and it's not really very good. We will take this bit in the book and keep it. We will take these fake cards and shove them in the bin one day. But we will also buy this magnificent common soldier. We'll keep those. Burns the burns. Right, we must sell this beautiful emerald. These beautiful diamonds and emeralds. Oh, I sold an emerald already. The last we will keep. Gold. The gold we will keep. We must sell some. What have I got millions of? I know. Ooh, some refined amber. No, we don't sell refined metals here. We will sell some rubies, which I'm surprised he actually has enough money to take. We do not. I don't know what shovels I ever need. We will also sell this magnificent pile of silver. It's no use. You know, resisting the buying of silver is no use. I think out of all my mods, I might be happiest with Kynesgrove as a village. I mean, I like Underarch a lot. I really do like Underarch, but I think I might actually be happiest with Kynesgrove because, well, Kynesgrove is just a bit too tragic, vanilla. It now actually feels like there's a town here, rather than just a bloody inn and a mining camp, which, you know, was vanilla Skyrim's idea of a town. But I also stuck out of the Grove, because, you know, if they're going to be pissy, if the locals are going to get pissy that someone's cut down trees from the Sacred Grove, I think they're going to be pissy that someone's built in it as well. So I deliberately did not build in the grove in the middle. I mean, it's not much of a grove, but you know, you can sort of see it's not much of a grove, but it was more when they didn't cut trees down from it. Yeah, they were not very quick off the mark if 5 trees got cut down, and for reference, with a handsaw, cutting a tree down takes forever. it takes ages. You know, it's a two-person job that takes a long time. So, not something you do, it's not something you do quickly or rashly. Oh, look, a giant.
Hold.
Oh no, he's a giant berserker. He's a slightly stronger one. He still dies really easily. Because he's still squishy. What you refer to as a glass cannon. Strong, but also quite squishy. And being level 98 in Skyrim. And I think... Just gonna quickly look. There is quite... yeah. It's quite possible that Shorkling... yeah. Yeah, I think I reduced those cast reductions, but because enchantments are a very fluid thing with how they work, you know, you're reducing the base power for them, but the actual magnitudes, if it's already been made, it will stay the same. Enchantments are a bit weird in Skyrim. They're a very, very flexible system, but they are a bit weird to sort of compatibility. Say with tempering, because it's technically a buff, unless you actually mess with like 4 values, just because you've got the value doesn't necessarily mean it's been changed. You know, what you're doing is you're not actually changing the damage that gets added on. You're typically changing the equality. Oh, so. Oh yes, there's still a giantess's corpse here from the last time we came through here. But what you're doing is you're changing the multiplier, functionally. So the actual thing that gets added onto your weapon never gets changed. That's a flat value. That never gets changed because that's so core that nothing can change it. So as a result, like things that like massive buffs from that are kept regardless. You know, regardless if it's physically impossible to get it anymore. You know, it's just one of those things. Skyrim makes sense in a lot of ways when you understand it, like just how it works. It does make a lot of it makes sense. I mean, there's a lot of it that just doesn't make sense because Skyrim is Skyrim, but you know, just some nonsensical shit. But you understand how like things that are working as intended work, like internal systems. You start to understand. You don't understand why mammoths just suddenly get flung into the sky because Havoc physics, but no one understands Havoc physics. I'm going to say, I don't think even the people who made Havoc physics know how Havoc physics work. I feel like I've been in this cave a lot. Hanky break. Enjoy that squelching sound. So, hanky logic. We must move through the cave. We will grab our bow of crossiness right up the back. It's not really right up the Kyber, it's right in the dick. Not an easy shot with how small it is. Right, we will see, because it's all ribbed because of the cold. Why did I take Iron Arrow? Oh no, apparently I hit him in so high above his head that it counts as a... God, that's Kunstman level hit detection. Scaled horn. I mean, it's actually worth something. I don't know why I pick up some of that shit. Like, I don't pick up steel typically. You feel like I've been through this cave an ungodly amount. I don't know if it's because it's a bandit cave that for some reason has quite high priority. Oh no, I missed. Right in the chest. It's one of the better bandit dungeons, I'll give it that. What the f... Oh, my bolt exploded. Right up the Kyber! Oh no. Oh no. I mean, if you just go to the left, you don't even get hit by them. Swallow this. Right in his mouth. How did I know it was going to go up his gob? I didn't. Ooh, Kajiki Bandiki. He must take it in the shins. He must take it in the crotch. Yeah, I was kind enough to send the Khajiits into the shins. Because, you know, the Khajiit deserve better. I mean, did you see the Khajiits in Oblivion? I still feel sorry for them now. Because, oh, they did not look good. Like, Cheetos. Cheetos Cheetah is kind of what they look like. It wasn't good. You feel bad for Oblivion Khajiit because they do look absolutely awful. I mean, the Argonians don't look great, and the humans don't look great, the elves don't look great, but they look better than the Khajiit, because the poor Khajiit. The Khajiit were not good in Oblivion. They are somewhat meme-worthy bad. The reason Skooma Cat's a thing, and it's because it's an Oblivion thing. Oh no, I must pluck these arrows from his holster that he doesn't have. Oh no, where are your banditos? Oh, that's where they die. That's where bandits go to die. Yeah, clever helmet. We must kill him in his sleep. Everyone else in here died by a crossbow, but this guy's asleep, so he dies by bonking. Right in your shins. I mean, oh, you're just... I'll take my bolt back, I'll take your bolts, I'll take your arrows, because apparently everyone in here has orcish arrows, it must be Yorkish Arrow Gang. We must shoot this guy in his... elbow. Yes. Elbow kill is best kill, because it hurts like hell. Oh, he's just a regular bandito? I thought he was like a boss. We will take this crossbow schematic, we'll take this dwarven hall. Take this, ooh, bread. No, but bread is worth 2, so at the store, it's probably worth 3, so there, that 5 gold, it wasn't enough to give the poor sods enough bread for a sandwich. Oh no, bandit marauders. Oh no, you dead now. You die now. Remember, hit the one in the... That's the line I've not heard before. Where are ya, you little splitter? For your stupid hairdo. Oh no, I will go through this cage. I've got a key. I gave him a real fight. I don't know why I did. Because he's killed this loser, who looks like he died from, like, lack of eating, and this guy who was too busy carrying ore ingots around, thinking they were armor. He thought it was gold because it was corundum. A fool! Right, let's go through here, around this corner, shoot this guy. Oh, you know you have to. It's one of those you know you have to moments. I don't care it's Khajiit. Yes! Off he goes. He actually lives. No, he's died. He hit the water stone. Khajiit can't swim apparently. Meanwhile, Bandito Marodo. Off you go. Have a nice flight. Boink. Oh, he dead. He definitely dead. I think Khajiit might have survived, but he definitely dead. he definitely dead. I like that. I love unrelenting forcing people off cliffs because it's funny. Ah yes, the Kashiki Banditi actually survived. He actually survived because of water. I mean, he ain't ever getting out of it. He might drown now, but... In fact, there's a very real possibility this guy's gonna drown. If NPCs can drown, he will soon. Oh no, he figured out how to leave... I mean, to be fair, he did well. Not great, but he did well. Oh look, cave fishing supplies. He was just coming down to grab some fish. Forcibly. Because, you know, unrelenting force is force. Zoom zoom. You can now leave this place and head back to the rift. Wood. I fast travel. Yes. I legitimately cannot be asked to go back in there, and I'll teleport back to Lost Knife Hideout when I'm done. But I legitimately can't be asked to go back to Fort Dawnguard again. I've done it so many times. That's possibly why I didn't do this quest, is because it is a pain in the arse. The back and forth thing is tedious. Like, really tedious. Serene, please. Please be the last one.
Hope you're getting a... You never did... Is it really? It is. Here, let me show you how it's... Assuming you have the smithing skills, you should be able... Alright, one more set of Dwemer plans.
Yay!
I think I'll be sad when we're done collecting these. Who knows, though? Maybe more... But I can't wait to see these drawings. Go on, get out of
Twin
here.
Peak, that doesn't sound like somewhere in... That's because it's not somewhere in the sky. I've got an expedition to go on. This one's actually like pure coinkydink. This one's turned into an actual quest. Where was it? Lost Knife Hideout. Because I promised myself if I'm gonna fast travel, turn shit in, and only turn shit in, I teleport straight back to where I was. Because, let's face it, we could just say that we're doing all of these at once. Yes, Twin Peak Towers sounds... Bees. No, it doesn't sound like bees, but bees. 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 You must grab bees. You couldn't see them. Give bees a chance. Bees. Make it honey. By making the money. Right, so I think it is in Worm's Tooth. I'm being sick. Oh, I can't look at that any longer. Just hide it with a fucking rock, man. Good point. Oh no. Silver Hand. What did the fox do to you? You will die an embarrassing and painful death. Oh, he's got a vendetta! Oh no. They're not very good at this. Ooh, Hawkins. Come back here. No, I've taken your crap now, I'm fine. We will go past this bandit giant camp, because we must find our way to a port. So I'm pretty sure Twin Peaks Tower sounds like like somewhere in Wormstooth. It doesn't sound like a vanilla location. So we need to find our way to Anport. Because this one's actually an adventure. Well, Cranial Rock's got nothing. No residents. Apparently this place never respawns. Right, we'll head towards a Windhelm, I think. I'm not sure if I've got the boat to Windhelm, but... Whoa, what the fuck is this? Like... you know how I said, like, what the fuck is this? I don't think I've ever been here before. I'm pretty sure this is vanilla. It is. You know, it's one of those things where, yeah, this is vanilla, but I don't think I've ever seen this particular Shrine of Talos before, at least not the, like, possibly been to the shrine itself, but not the pond in front of it, and that, you know, the sort of mouldy old Nordhead statues. I don't think I've ever seen those before. Oh yeah, this is, then again, speaking of things I've never seen before, two friggin' titans standing together. Spring conference, apparently. Yeah, please don't aggro both of these, because I feel like I'm gonna die if I aggro both of these. So they do hit relatively hard. Stuff like Matriarch's friggins. I mean, it's actually a fight as a result. Because they do hurt. Even if they are the weaker ones. I haven't come across one of these for a long time. Although I seem to recall that one of the times I did come across them, they sent Delphine into orbit, which was funny. I won't deny that. Constantly sending Delphine airborne did amuse me no end. Is it a Foxen? It is. After I spared your life earlier. Which proves that they still have the Spriggan an ability of make Fauna go hostile. I mean, at least they don't make the Flora go hostile, but I guess they are hostile Flora to begin with, so... Who knows? We'll avoid the mud crabs, they're not worth the effort. But goldfish! We must catch a goldfish? They're apparently in like every pond. That's surprisingly common, is the mighty goldfish. So just head this way. Climb me up at the cliff. Look at Kyne's Grove from afar. Because yes, I did actually make sure that the houses have Lord. It's not Lord in the traditional sense. I just tagged the is full Lord button. So that they show up as if they, you know, have full Lord, and you just... It's a little bit performance heavy. You shouldn't... And it doesn't work for, like, multi-part buildings like, say, this shack down here. But... You know, it's one of those things that it doesn't necessarily work for... Go, Spooder, go! Eat that ash zombie! No, the zombie won. I mean, I knew the zombie won because... I mean, the Spooder did a lot more damage than I thought it would. And yes, I did actually buff the ash zombies so that they actually do damage, because... Well, we all know how useless Skyrim punching is, and they never use weapons, so... Oh no, zombies! I mean, the Spooder was never going to win, but the Spooder put up... I think the Spooder... Right. I mean, the Spooder fought well. You know, I'll leave it alone in memoriam for it doing a service of fighting an ash zombie. Of zombies. Oh no! Zombies! You're out to bar the door, barricade the windows. Oh! Zombies. Oh. Wait a second. Someone think who it is? Alright, I'll go near you. Yes, it is. Her wandering goes quite far. I don't remember sending it. I think maybe she does wander down the mill. Really? You know how I say it's getting more and more unstable? Apparently talking to Nivama's doing it. I don't know why. She has completely generic barks, so she has nothing special. So we will just continue on to Windhelm. and marvelous how unstable the save has become. Because, just for reference, I'm going to point out, I think this is my longest Skyrim save ever. So I'm just going to... Because I know the other one that I know is pretty long and has done like most of everything. 124 hours. Yeah, the difference in like... Because I know none of these have. Here, I have a second short who I completely forgot about. I think I was... Yeah, she leveled up really quickly. But, like... Level 54. Yeah, like... Aldrina, I think, was pretty... She was, I think, template... Oh, yeah, she got no... She was an absolute go-nowhere. I think I just made her... And I never did anything with her. Draxnack is... Again, not... Most of them don't... You know, that's sort of average time, but then there's like, as you see, there's... So, yes, Dream is freakishly old as far as saves go, which is why she's so unstable, because inevitably, the older you save, the more unstable it gets, because the more shit that's gone on in it, and the more shit that it just can't deal with. Oh, we must kill the Spriggans again. Oh god, that smash really hurt. We must heal. And the other one's slightly strong. Oh my. Yeah, these things hurt. I think this one's stronger. I am crippled. Heal me. Bonk. Bonk. Hack her legs. How do you cut a tree down? You hack it with an axe. Take that taproot. And because only because I've got so many of the bloody things. Fucking... What does the fox say? Die. Yeah, it's one of those things that, like, this... I know that this save is going to get more and more unstable, which is why I'm wanting to kill it to 100. I mean, I would have killed it several streams ago, but the fact that I was so close to 100 really did kind of push me to make it go just a bit further. Yeah, it was one of those things that I'm pushing the limits of what you should push. I don't think, if you've hit over 100 hours in a Skyrim save, you just have to start expecting it to get less and less stable. Because there's simply a lot of shit just going on that never gets cleared. I wouldn't be surprised that Nivama was just a freak script overload crash. Why the hell is there a Stormcloak soldier up here? It's such an odd... That's such an odd spot for a Stormcloak soldier. Smashy, smashy. You gotta smash the troll's butt. Because you gotta smash it hard with your axe. Don't ever do it any other way. Don't take that in another sense. Oh no. Now the question is, do I actually have the sea chart to take it from Wind Helm? I don't know if I've got the sea chart for the Kalnar. I know I've got the Kalnar Reeds, but I don't know if I've got the Ilnaris. Oh no, the Reeklings are fighting! Oh, he's got slightly closer to the shoreline of Azura. So... Ooh, Portos. I mean, he is actually heading in the right direction for the first time in his life.
I'm on a pilgrimage.
See the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight. I don't think you wanted to say the word twilight around this time. When Skyrim came out, you really did not want to mention the word twilight, because it had 50 shades of other connotations. Because it was very much when that was a massive fad. It hadn't anymore, God, because it was drivel, but hey, there's a lot of drivel in the world. And yet, next to some of the shit, next to a lot of the internet now, it's probably considered high art, so yeah, there's a lot of drivel out there now, even more than ever before, because at least back in like, the 2010s, we didn't have all the AI crap. Because, oh god, if you want absolute dreck, AI crap is here for you. If you want quality, no. If you want to laugh at it, yes, but if you want actual quality, no. Do you want to steal other people's work? Yes, use AI. I disapprove of it for many reasons, that being one of the fact that it steals people's work without ever crediting them is one of it. But honestly, I disapprove of it more because it's just awful. It's absolute dreck. Right, do I have the work? Well, I'll know when I'm on the boat, I guess. And speaking of the boat, I don't know if I've ever actually shown off this interior on stream. I'm not sure if I've ever actually shown this little interior. Because it is only a little it's not much of one, it's a very, how do I put it? Spartan boat. But one bed, table, some storage, and that's about it. It's very, very Spartan, Neil Nori. That, for sure, is much nicer. And you've got the 2 crew beds by the fire at the front, which is on a brick to stop it, burning the boat down. Although if that were as bad as this, you'd never notice. And yes, this ocean cell is a bit better in that you can actually sort of see. You can't see anything in the distance. Well, we'll learn if we've gone to Wormstooth or not, so Skyrim. I do not have the sea chart for it. Fuck. Well, it's weird, it's indirect, but I know a way to Wormstooth is to go straight to the Kalnari. Is to go straight to the Kalnari, which will involve going to Solstheim, which will involve going. I think it's on its little dock, and I don't think I ever visited its little dock in Wormstooth. I probably should do that. So, right, we'll grab this Nern route, pop onto the Kalnari. Watch Kira get left behind because she doesn't like how close that is. Right. The Clipperator must die, but that's just because that's the law. Kira does catch up when you go to the ocean, though, so that's the thing. She does catch up when you leave the cell, so we know we've got it for Wormstooth because we've been here many a time. So we go to Wormstooth. You must kill the Cliff Racer. I can't really do a Cliff Racer call, but I can be annoying like one. So that's all that matters, isn't it? I can't believe I didn't get the key for that. Yeah, because there it is. It's like not like it's far from the bloody dock, is it? Of course, I will harvest the root of Nern. I will take the sea chart. Now we can actually take this back, rather than looking at the cart. I was tempted to implement the fishing Creation Club fishing stuff into Wormstooth, but I simply couldn't be arsed, I think is the best way to describe it. You know, it was one of those things I simply couldn't be bothered. Because there's enough ocean fishing spots that I really couldn't be bothered.
Damn faithless Imperials.
Damn faithless Imperials.
Fight. Or
I don't know what they're doing here, and again, the key roll gets stuck. Hook factor is very much a thing, but as I expected, oh look, Twin Towers Peak is at Worm's Tooth location. Like, yeah, I mean, I think with Worm's Tooth, I could try and make it better, but it's one of those things that it's not really worth for the effort. Like, fix some of the dodgy dungeon design. It's basically building them from fresh, which is while working around all the scripts in them and quests, which is just, it's not a fun thing to do if you to work around things that are already there. It's not a very fun process, and it's a lot of effort for minimal gain. So it's one of those things that I would rather just not bother and just leave it as it is, as a weird relic as it is. But I do like Worm's Tooth. I do actually like it for what it is, but I also do question quite a bit of its level design. You know, like here's nothing overly wrong in town. It's just some of the dungeons are a bit weird. Like they just feel big and empty. Which again, as far as I'm aware, Worm's Tooth was primarily like a very small crew. You know, not counting voice actors who always have to be different people. I believe the majority of Worm's Tooth was like a couple of people. You know, if not a one-man band even. I don't know. I know it wasn't a particularly big crew.
Warm sands to you. The tools of the trade for many an adventure.
So it's one of those things that's like, I can forgive a lot of its sins because it is a one-man band sort of thing. You know, it's got some pretty dodgy level design, but I can forgive it because of what it is. You know, if it was Legacy of the Dragonborn on the other hand, isn't a one-man band. There's quite a few people involved with that later on, and yeah, I can't forgive a lot of its sins. The problem is, the reason I still have Legacy is because the museum part of it is what makes it good. The rest of it is pretty bad. The ideas are there, just the implementation is very much not. You know what, I'm actually going to get rid of some of these bloody ultimate healing potions because I have way too fucking many of these. You know, it's one of those things that I just have way too many of them. The point where I might actually nerf down the ultimate healing potions so that they're not... Yes, they're better than the vigorous healing, but they're not, like, full heals, because I think full heals are... Going on, weirdly referring back to Final Fantasy, I think Final Fantasy does it well, where the full heal potions are rare. Like, very rare. X potions, I believe they are quite rare. While in most of the games, some games let you buy them outright, but a lot of the games don't let you buy them. They're a relatively rare high-level draw. While elixirs, which restore full health and MP, are rare. They can never be bought. They're always and they're exclusively like a rare draw. They are valuable because they are rare. Well, potions of ultimate healing, they are just generic loot. they're not rare at all, and I think that's the problem, is that they just aren't rare enough. Maybe I can do something about the rarity on them. I could do with stim packs in Fallout 4, because, oh god, Fallout 4 stim packs are omnipresent. They are just obnoxiously omnipresent. You know, it's not like... I mean, even going back to Worm's Tooth, is the exterior level design I don't think is bad. I think it's just some of the interiors have, like, really jarring use of, you know, tile sets that just don't work. And also, there's a lot of... How do I put it? There's also a lot of big empty nothings in spaces, which I'm not a fan of. The big empty nothingness is a very... something I see with a lot of fan projects in general. Not just Skyrim, it's... You know, the big empty nothingness is quite common. Like, things go for scale without actually considering that, actually, to make scale work, it needs to be detailed. Yeah, Twin Peak Tower, we have arrived. Whether there's actually a bandito here. Oh, I should have, but I missed my chance. You, on the other hand. Oh, you went down the stairs, you bitch. Oh, you die now. You could have gone off the cliff as well, but... No, you consider yourself lucky. You're going to get killed by an axe. Rather than catapulted off a cliff. Son.
It'll be so much easier to rob when you're dead.
Yeah, this legitimately is the item. You, on the other hand... Oh, you... Oh, don't tell me the shout's locked up again. Eee. Up you go. Boing. Yeah, there are times when you know you have to, and I kind of missed the chance earlier, so... I mean, he did bounce, so... We'll take a different way down. Although we will cleanse the weather so we can actually see where we're going. Yeah, because I think it uses Solstime's lighting sometimes. This feels Solstimey, this lighting. Because honestly, looking out here, none of this feels bad. The exterior level design is usually fine. That's the thing. There's a few map marker questionability. You know, some of the map markers are questionable, like that house that you can't go into. That's very not Skyrim. That's one of the few exterior design gripes I have with Worm's Tooth. You know, interior I've got quite a few gripes with, but exterior is not that one. See, got an urn route logic right up near water. Someone's boost station. Fiddling Jackson. Spoke your baby, shall we say, slightly touched in your head. Undeniably, your garment betrays what feeble intelligence you claim to possess. Pokes on you and your children. I've spent many agonizing months searching through the letters you sent to the Academy over the past 2 years, meticulously noting each and every grammatical error I came across. I'm pretty sure grammatical is not spelt right there. I'm pretty sure grammatical has 2 M's in it. I admit I may not be perfect myself. Certainly my grammar is less than stellar at times, but you seem completely oblivious to your blundering meanderings. You have the linguistic elegance of a baboon digesting in the belly of a mammoth. I see. Like you're a bloated whale fart level. I forgot my number 2 pencil for the Scantron test. Who is this?
Yes?
Yeah.
Yes?
Oh, he's got the boots. He's got the gloves, but he ain't got the armor. He's a good adventureman. Oh well, he's spending all his money on instead of actually. Oh god. Yeah, he deserved to die. Look how much black lime reed he had. Ooh, Wormstone. Oh, the Bloodwalkers!
This is for Walden!
What did he say? This is for Walden? I thought the captain was Stig Saltblank. Oh, he died so quick. Arrgh, Skeever. Ooh. Bugs. Oh, bug maker, make me a bug. I need to find my way back home. Where is a sign? I saw a signpost. Yes, I did. Arrgh, do we go to Barrow mining or docks? I mean, docks are saying that way, so I'm going to go this way. I'm going to be weird. Again, I don't think the exterior level design is bad. I think it's nice that it uses vanilla creature spawns. Oh, sweet. Got us. Ammon just killed 2 giants. Yeah, I can see why with the damage that does. You know, they don't call it a brute for no reason. That's pretty nasty. Yeah, that really murderized those giants. Oh well. But no, I do think Wormstooth's exterior design is good. I just think its interior design is sometimes questionable. Like, it just stands out as obvious. A lot of them aren't terrible. They just stand out as really obviously modded. Some of them are pretty terrible. Some of them are just big, empty, completely devoid of feature caves, which, yeah, just don't look good. They just never look good. But
Is someone there?
Marauder Clan.
Give up one.
Yeah, me is not very. And one thing I really don't like is the paintings everywhere. Now, the reason I dislike it is because there's nothing like it in Skyrim. Skyrim just doesn't do this. I think the paintings themselves are tasteful, because I believe they are all artified screenshots of Skyrim, which does fit with the E-style scene in Oblivion, where the paintings in Oblivion were, again, typically artified screenshots, or the absolute highest, best piece of art ever seen, ever, produced by our good friend in Bearclaw. You know, good old Oraine's artwork is the highest piece of art you will ever witness. It's so brilliant. Yeah, they do spawn regular giants. Like, none. You miss? Oh no, I'm so concerned by the giants. I will take this toe. I said I will take your toe. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm plucking your friend's toe off. Leave me alone. Yeah, bug maker, make me a bug. But I don't hate the paintings in themselves. Like Legacy of the Dragonborn, I don't hate the paintings themselves, I just hate that they stand out as so obviously modded. And to be fair, that's quite a lot of Wormstooth's design problems are more that it stands out as really obviously modded. Like the weird map markers, they stand out as really obviously modded. Who do? Necromancers. Enough! Ascendant Necromancer, there's nothing you'll be ascendant. Wait, all the bugs in a jar, all here, and I've never come across this before. Ooh, powdered mouth tusk, not a common ingredient. When they call them bog beacons, they don't lie. These things definitely are beacons. They definitely are a bit of a beacon. But yeah, honestly, I don't. A lot of Wormstooth's design faults, barring big empty caves, I think are more. They stand more. This obviously stands out as modded, not for asset quality reasons. I can forgive asset qualities because making 3D assets is hard. You know, it's something I can't do. I can bodge and kit bash. You know, thanks to Body Slide, I can, because you know, Outfit Studio is disgustingly capable. It is more capable than it has any right to be. But it's one of those things that's like, yeah, this is kind of like, I know that that's hard, so I won't. You know, when you need custom assets, it's one thing. Legacy of Dragonborn, I won't cut that slack because a lot of those are, there's so many alternatives out there, and quite a few of and the retextures in particular, I've done better than some. I mean, some of the Legacy of Dragonborn stuff looks pretty bad. Like, pretty damn bad. And, like, my Dawnguard crossbow retexture is better, and that is just a recolor. It's not, you know, there are cases where, yeah, just, I'm not very good at texture editing, and yet still, you know, I think I could do a better job than some of them. Some of them I think legitimately were just everything there was available when it was first made, and it never got updated. Oh no, not Necromance. They really are out in force tonight. Around the green boil. Oh no, it's the Afflicted! Oh, do that nice fallback! See, this is... You know, they weren't all in Skyrim, which I think is actually a nice touch. The Peryite's Afflicted are still here. You know, some of them didn't decide to stay with the cult or the weird elf who was kind of leading them astray. But, you know, they've got all the gunk. They're making up their own gunk. They're trying to have Peryite's vision, you know. It probably looks like they're trying to summon Peryite, but they probably haven't got the broth right. Can't wait to finish the broth. After vomiting it out profusely. Of course, got one tweak for Wormstooth, which is like making the ingredients that do have a Creation Club equivalent in Rare Curios, which is a free DLC now for Skyrim. It is free. Doesn't add much, but it's free because I think Saints and Seducers needed it, so they made it free when they made that free. So yeah, so it replaced a lot of the weird ones with the Creation Club equivalents. So, you know, at least the harvestable bits, not the actual world models, I don't think. But you know, which did make them look a lot better in the menus and made them more consistent. Because to be honest, anything that implements Rare Curios is a good thing. You know, it was one of those things that anything that implements Rare Curios is a good thing. Yeah, I've got quite a few things that do that. Just brain dead vampires. Yeah, he's just gonna float away while clasping his neck, because apparently he drowned the second he fell in the water. I mean, if you follow the vampire mythos that says it can't go and run in water, I guess that would kill him. I don't get why that's lethal. It makes the vampire laughably useless. You just stand in the middle of a river and they can never get you. Oh no, it's raining! Because rain is running water. You know, it makes vampires laughably crap. And it's just one of those things, is like, why is anyone scared of these poor, pitiful beings if they can't go through running water? They can't go into someone's house without being invited in. It's like, they have to count things. I don't know whether that was just the count, or whether that was something else, but, you know, like, you pity the poor things. You know, sunlight kills them, so they can't go out when it's daylight, which, good luck if you live up north, or down south too far. Basically, if you live in the places where it's, like, day half of the year and night the other half of the year, like, yeah, good luck doing that. Fall into water and they die. It's just... Anyway, back to the subject of worm's tooth as I harvest a 100-weight bog beacon. Because apparently I need more bog beacon. Ingredients. Bog beacon. Have I eaten some? Yes. Yeah, you can see that it's sort of a higher quality model. But, back to the subject of worm's tooth. That map marker. Oh, it's vanilla! Don't get me wrong, it's vanilla. It's just never, ever used anywhere vanilla. And that's the thing, is like, all map markers technically are vanilla. Very few mods actually add new map markers. But there's quite a few that just never get used. The minecart one is well known for it. Land seam. They know it's an authentic Bethesda product, as if there's a land seam somewhere. But jokes aside, back to the subject of weird map markers, as I don't even know what that one was meant to be for. Ooh, webstone ore. It was one of those things that was like, there's a couple of weird ass map markers like that. Let's see if I can't find the other ones, because obviously there's that one. That one, which I believe was meant to be Jarl Hut. I'm not sure what that one was. I don't know if maybe it was like Shrine of Shrines or something, I think was the theory for that one. Obviously that's Telmithrin, so it's a bit weird that Dimfrost has that on it. I get that it's like to make it so the Dimfrost is really obvious, but it does stand out as a bit weird. Obviously Imperial camps are Imperial camps. Yeah, credit where it's due, it doesn't use the weird like runestone one, which I've seen like other mods use. Where am I? If I just go straight Stone Hollow. I'll go straight south. Straight south, and I find my location. See, this one's jarring because it's sort of like very confusing. Is kind of you come out here, and instead of being the Windhelmia style, it's the Rift and Sewers. It's a bit jarring. And again, that's more the case of jarring interiors more so than anything the exteriors. This dock doesn't look greatest either, it is a bit barren. But it's serviceable. That's the thing, a lot of it's completely serviceable. I don't actually remember how old Worm's Tooth is, but I know it was made for pre-special edition. So it can be pretty old at times. Which is, sort of why I forgive it a lot of its sins. Some of its sins I can't forgive and have it actually modded out. The urges that it places around are particularly bad. I think they stand out particularly badly. But Yeah, there are things like that stand out really badly because it's something that's just never typically shown in games in general. It's not just obviously modded for a Bethesda game, it's obviously modded for a game in general. It's puerile. It's just one of those things that it's just absolutely puerile. Dead dragon. Oh god, the teleporting skeleton. Tell him, crap.
From one come all, the rarest of wares from across the land. I thought you'd never ask.
Again, this is not that weird. You think, oh god, talking mud crab, that has to be modded. No, it is legitimately something that happened in Morrowind. It's it's something you don't question. But there was a talking mud crab merchant in Morrowind. Granted, he didn't wear a spiffy hat, but I mean, this one wears usually a spiffy hat, so you know he's a mud crab merchant. But it is the case of just because it's not just because it's weird doesn't mean it's not something that happened. It's like Morrowind was pretty weird. It's one of the things that you just have to accept with Morrowind is that it was bloody weird at times. One of those things that it was just what it was. It was gloriously weird at times. You can't really stop that. And as a result, like the talking mud crab, that would bother people. But it's something that exists in the lore. It's something that's been shown in one of the games, and not ESO. Because I won't cut ESO a lot. ESO has a lot of really weird stuff that just feels out of place, and is like obviously MMO. Because MMO is a lot of why ESO stuff is the way it is. That, and it's also, it doesn't have that, it's a prequel in a world where, like, everything, even the stuff that doesn't make a lick of sense, like the warp in the West, which is like the events of, I believe, Daggerfall, where every single ending is canon, and it just strikes, and yet a Daedric invasion is not mentioned at all. It's a bit weird. Like, Battle Spy is mentioned, which, again, was a Daedric invasion. Daedric invasions get mentioned, no matter how weird they are. Which is why I don't care for ESO. It's just, it's its own thing. It is, at the end of the day, it's got a lot of MMO-itis. Some of the tomatoes. But, there is a case where, just because, odd stuff was there in the Elder Scrolls, it's like, oh, you say, a talking Deathclaw isn't right in Fallout. No, talking Deathclaws were a thing. Yes, they were Fallout 2, but talking Deathclaws were very much a thing. They were a thing. You can't deny that they were a thing just because you don't like them. Meanwhile, I love the talking Deathclaw. I want more talking Deathclaw. One of them was even your companion. So, I love a talking Deathclaw. But, talking Deathclaw is a thing, so you can't deny it. Same with the talking Mudcrab. It's a thing. You can't get rid of it. It's one of those things that it exists. Wolfakra is just going to lie there dead forever, I think. Right, we must see this hand of Azura, which, docked in this busy little port. I mean, nothing's coming in or out with this thing here anyway, so... Well, now we can leave Worm's Tooth. And head back towards the reef. Oh, hell! Quite possible that there is a case of it. I know occasionally they get subtitles, and when they really shouldn't, if merciful, so I'm not sure. Sometimes I think they do glitch and talk, but I don't think they're supposed to in Fallout. Although, I'm not sure why, but I'm just going to pop in here and wait a day to make it look like I've actually travelled somewhere, because the problem with this one is it doesn't. Yeah, I definitely put a lot more effort into the Hand of Azura than I did into the Yelnari. The Yelnari was something I made for myself. The Hand of Azura was... well, it was made on request, weirdly enough. Someone saw the Yelnari and said, Can I have a Dunmer-themed one? And I was like, okay, I'll make a Dunmer-themed one. So I made the Hand of Azura. It's just... that's how it came to be. Ah, we have slept. I've clearly never been in here. Arr, Ashfire Mead. That's, we are the ones who are smuggling it in Icy. Ah, nice day. Just ignore that. I don't think from where you actually are, you are supposed to see that cell. The water cells in here are a bit weird. Just ignore it. Stretchy. Stretchy. One more stretch. I need to be in the Rift for the final stream of Skyrim, which comes next week. Next week will be the finale of the Skyrim streams. And, I'm gonna miss this cute little frog. I mean, I don't know how I'm not gonna like this little cute little face, but I'm gonna, this has been going on for like 200 plus hours at this point, so it's a pretty long-lasting series. One of those things that it has lasted. Why is this guy walking around with his weapon out?
Armored means light on your feet. Smart.
What are you hunting?
Dangerous post, Dawn Star. If the bandits don't get you, the animals will.
I'm just questioning that.
Divine, take a look.
You buy Potoins from me, yes? No! Yes, I've got to clear these junk somehow. Like Stimpaks, you just end up with billions of things that you never need. Not quite as omnipresent as Stimpaks, because, if there were as omnipresent as Stimpaks, I'd have over 200 of the bloody things, but...
What is it, well? I've got more important things.
Pretty sure Whelp is spelled with a H, but okay. We will teleport Tato to Dawnstar, now we are in Dawnstar, just to reset the map mark, because for some reason the Hand of Azura tries to make you go through the weird shortcut. I don't know why, if you unlock the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary shortcut. I guess it is technically quicker. That's probably why. But, Skyrim's pathfinding can be a bit weird, and unlike Fallout 4's, it doesn't auto-update. Fallout 4 is... I might go back and just continue to stream ones. When Capital Wasteland releases The Pit, which, it will happen when the assets are made for it and the voice acting is made for it. I don't think voice acting might not hold it back fully, because Point Lookout released without full voice acting, so... But, there's a case of, I might go back and do that. So the Fallout 4 streams aren't dead, but I think once the 100th stream is over, stream probably won't be seen again. I won't delete the save, I'm not going to be that stupid, but, I do. I don't delete my Skyrim saves, they don't take up much space. Yeah, in the back of the shins. Oh yeah, this is very much modded. I've got a semi-complete mod list in the description of the streams for each game. I think the New Vegas mod list is actually Fallout 3 stream series, because it's Tale of Two Wastelands. I think that actually is a complete mod list. The Fallout 4 one, I think, misses they miss a few, especially... They were accurate, I think, for the first set of Fallout 4 streams, or at least the first few of them. But I think I've tweaked too much since then, and I've got a few other mods since then, so... And I'm pretty sure the ones on the shark-based Fallout 4 streamers... Oh no, there must be creatures around. Angry face. But... But you know, I haven't seen the. I haven't bothered to update them because, frankly, it's a bit of a mess. Why are you just randomly attacking me back, Thunder? I will take your mace and leave. I hear a dragon around here. Yep. But the Skyrim again, and the Skyrim ones, at least the non-special edition one, I think that mod list was mostly accurate. The special edition one is very much not. That's again ran out of date for quite a while. And some of these things are very much heavily tweaked. Like, take for example the two shark race mods. I've got one that's cute little shark like this one, and then one that's much more realistic. Problem is, they won't coexist because they share file directories. The texture paths for them are the same. They share textures. You know, they were built. The realistic one was built off this one, this cute one. So unfortunately, the texture paths were the same, so I had to mess them around. Not a fun process. That was tedious, but I did make it so they could coexist. You know, because I want to keep Cute Shark just for stream. But there is technically a. Why is this? Is it always the same tree, or is it just that particular mesh just decides that it wants to stay lodded for a while? You know what? I'm actually gonna go and then enable. No, it's just it always does that apparently. Great. Right, we just accept that it always does that and move along. But my Fallout 4 is, I'd say, less heavily modded than my Skyrim. My Skyrim got a lot more weird mods going on in it, a lot of which aren't textured, and I would argue that there's way more personal tweaks in my Skyrim. Oh look, a giantess. We can actually have a real fight. Oh, she's a strong one. Yeah, she's a really strong one. Yeah, she really hurt. Point. Like, no one else will have giantesses like this because they're a custom modification I made to the Immersive Creatures models. Holy shit, that hurt. Her stomp really hurt. If I see a stomp, I've got to heal, because... Oh yeah, I see her stomp, I have to heal. Because that hurt. I should bind these to a button, but I don't use them that often. Not like Fallout 4 where I'm using stim packs like all the time. I mean, Kira is also modded, she's one of my own mods, but she is public release and like... Basically, if I have to mess with other people's assets, I can't release them. And they're usually built in such a way that they got like a million dependencies. I could strip them out and make them work and contact the original authors and see if I can like re-upload some of these things, because I would like to see the busty dragons that were the world. They deserve to be seen. But it's also a case of that's quite heavily ingrained with other things. Mods that most people wouldn't have, like Devourment. Not many people run that. It's a very specialist thing into a subject that I'm very much into. I enjoy my vor. I don't make any hiding off the fact. I just don't do it on stream. At least not visibly. Technically, my beast form is linked to Devourment because I really it was the only way I could think of to make it so that I could loot in beast form. Because it was really annoying just having to not being able to loot corpses, which was really infuriating, to be fair. Oh, difficulty. It's technically a custom difficulty. I actually don't know what my base game difficulty is. I'm having to actually look. Technically, at base level, it is Adept. But I have tweaked no end of creatures to balance them to be stronger at high levels, because Skyrim really does just sort of stop at about 40. Like, only dragons really scale above that, and they're Bethesda's flying enemies, so they're weak as can be. You know, they're not very strong. I mean, I buffed dragons a hell of a lot. You do not melee a high level dragon. You know, if you see like a legendary dragon, you do not melee it because it will flatten you in one hit unless you are blocking and wearing heavy armor and have ungodly amounts of health. Oh, sweet. 2 giantesses, that might be a problem. I have also specifically made giantesses particularly powerful. I think she's only a baby giantess, but I'm not sure. We've got a club, which tends to be a... Yeah, she's only a normal one, which means she's quite weak. You don't want to see a Dragon Eater. That's one that you really don't want to see. Donk, donk. I think like Fallout 4 is also set on Adept, but again, I custom scale difficulty. Like, I make dogs so they're less tanky because, seriously, dogs are not that durable. Like, dogs should not be as durable as a fucking bear is, that's for sure. I've also buffed it so that Deathclaws are legitimately shit your pants and run. Like, as they should be. My Lurk Queens are the same as our Fog Crawlers. You know, basically the big stuff that should be rare, you know, the rare, scary it is rare and scary. And is something to legitimately use my buffed up Fat Man on. I've also tried to make it so the missile launcher's less overpowered, you know. Oh look, Draggies. Hey, Draggies here? Weird spot for a Draggy. Oh look, random spawn Dragoness. Nice. I did put there's a few Dragonesses that are scripted into the world in set spots, and then there's a few that don't have big arses, because they're just sculpted. Did I hit her? Yeah, I hit her. Land, you bitch. Come on, land, girl, land. Now the question is, she's a Dragoness, I know how strong she is, but oh shit, you don't... No. You know how I said don't melee a legendary Dragoness? You know what, I'm going to demonstrate that for you right now. Because... Watch her bite. If she bites me, I die. As I said, if she bites me, I die. You know, when I said do not melee a high-level dragon, I meant it. You know, it is very much I meant it. You know what? This is time for... Yeah, I know what this is time for. Where... Couldn't some... Oh yeah, I use the shell, I can't. Where are you, my fat... Alduin... Behold! When I said busty dragons, I didn't just mean... Yeah, Alduin is... She thick now. Like... You don't mess with Alduin. Because I was... You know... Main quest's reward bothered me with how useless it was, and how nothing it was. You know... Why do I want to summon 3 useless Nordic heroes? No, I want to summon the true goddess of the world. I want to summon Alduin's fat ass into existence, so I made summon Alduin inch out. Oh, there's a giant that's just decided to come along and suck. I've also massively buffed Dragon Breath attacks, and... Are you wondering why my dragons look bigger than normal? It's because they are about 1.2 times bigger than normal. And I've had to make... Oh! Rek'Dujor has arrived. She is a complete... Now, look, if you can just about see it through her ghostly form, that she does actually have tits like the other dragons, and she, unlike the other ones, is a completely custom sculpt. You know, you can see that not quite as detailed, you know, rounded it as the other one. I mean, that's actually a pretty good comparison shot. But she's a completely custom sculpt, which I do feel comfortable releasing on account of... Well, on account of her actually... why did she... Yeah, you can sort of see it here, and you can see the relatively low poly as a result. Because, yeah, that dragon chests don't actually have much going for them. What is she doing? I think she's just got stuck. She's an ability Kira unlocks after doing the quest in the Kalnari mod, where you fight a living version of that dragon called Rek'Dudov. She devoured dragon, literally. Oh shit! The one place you really do not want to have a dragon land is on top of your head. I mean... Right, you know what? I'm gonna try Ben... It works! It works! Ben will works! Like what? No. Yes. Now let me... Never do this for a dragon on dragon fight. It doesn't work. But... Oh god, I should have gone into third person. I made a mistake. God. Let me down. Let me down. Let me down. Because dragon riding is, yeah, the first person mod really doesn't... Invisible first person body mod doesn't really account for it. So, now we're going to dragon render, then we're going to fight this properly. Because, you know, just because you bend will doesn't mean that they're actually going to be friends. Yeah, Rector Joy is just stuck there, so... Let's see if I can't dragon render at. Because that might just keep her down. I don't know where Alduin's gone. She sure goes weird places. No, Rector Joy is just stuck. You know, I'm not saying the dragon gets stuck like that, but... Right. We've seen Alduin get lost, so... I think it is time for the Lightning Storm. If anything's going to be able to kill her, it's possibly this. Assuming she doesn't kill me first during the wind-up. No, this won't be practical on future runs because I can't reduce the magic cost this ridiculously. Lightning Storm is ridiculous, but I shouldn't be able to get like 90% magic reduction, cost reduction, so... It's one of those things that it shouldn't be quite so ridiculous. Speaking of Rector Joy, I'm just gonna see if I can't kill her just to... Yeah, there we go. We locked onto her butt. Just zap her until she goes. If I can't fix... Yeah, she's at least fixed herself now. That's something. What the hell is Kira even fighting? The zombie! Yeah. What did I say? I like the female form. I also like the chunky woman, just like myself. I'm not pretty. I mean, pretty is not a word I would use to describe myself. I mean, I'm not ugly, but I'm not exactly pretty. You know, but I'm chunky and large-chested. And very flat of ass. But I prefer a bit more ass than my own. My own ass is disappointingly flat, and oh, I miss the days when I was really fat, because you know, one thing they don't tell you about weight loss, you lose all the padding in your ass and it hurts. It physically hurts. Because one thing they never tell you about diet is even if you can stick with it, you don't gotta suffer the fact that you don't have as much ass padding, which does hurt. Do I... You'll bounce. I love how they're just my friend... They mugged me while I was in beast form. Once. And now they just genuinely don't seem to care. They seem to have become my friends. I love when Skyrim just goes weird. When nothing makes sense. I love when that happens. Yes, we've got to return to Fort Dawnguard one last time. And that'll be the end of this stream. And then there will be one more Skyrim stream where I got to right that wrong that Shork made. Because Shork made a wrong. When doing a certain quest line, she did a wrong. It's a wrong you can't avoid, but it's still a wrong. Oops, wrong shout. Ugh. It made them put the torches out. I lit their torches. I've also got a mod that makes it so like female Imperials soldiers can spawn. Again, they have all the lines, they just never implemented for some reason. I believe the same mod also has it so it introduces a few beast rate, like a few of the other races as well. They use the generic voices, they don't use their race-specific voices. Because to be honest, that always bugged me anyway when all the races speak in exactly the same way. Like, if you're with someone long enough, your accent will change. You know, you live somewhere long enough, and you will probably have your accent become the local accent unless you're actually trying to keep your original one. So, you know, it does have, you know, accents do change. Also, seems to be a lot of Imperials on patrol. But it makes the Imperial forces more diverse, as they should be, rather than just being exclusively, human men. Because I believe they do actually have, like, the odd Red Guard one that spawns and the odd Nord one that spawns. They're not just all Imperial race. But for some reason, they don't include any of the other, like, the non-human races, which is really weird, because they should. Oh no, vampires! That's close enough.
Something wrong?
And yes, I buffed the shout, so it actually does damage. Yes, it is also a double-edged sword. If an NPC uses it, which some of the Draugr do, it hurts. But, I mean, these vampires were so weak that it really didn't... It was kind of overkill. But, you know, overkill is the best kind of kill. Yeah. Oh god, that line. Would they be the Dawn Guard? Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Yes, they never stop saying that. Although it does bring me to another point I modded, is that the skill comments that guards make in Skyrim are skill level 30. The threshold for them is so low that you'll hear them for skills you never really use. Oh, you've used a bow once? Oh, you'll be called an archer for the rest of your life. You've picked up like 5 locks in your life? Oh, you're probably going to be considered a lock pick. You know, it is a bit weird how frequent they are. So I've changed them to how they were in Oblivion, where they only go off if you've got 70 your skill level. Now, with Shork, it's pretty irrelevant because, yeah, her skill tree is pretty full. The amount of times I have reset alchemy is superfluous. I mean, I'm surprised Oh yeah, I know why pickpocket's never used. It's because I never bloody use it. Ooh, did I see shrooms? Oh, no shrooms. Shrooms have been plucked. But, you know, it's one of those things, like, it bothered me, like, Skyrim set the threshold so low for no real reason. So, I know that I am having concerns, because I know where that was. Right, well, again, I think it was just a dodgy script, but, you know, when it's happening in the same stream, it's something I do tend to concern myself with. The traditional Riften greeting. Yes. Traditional Riften greeting, that one. I mean, we're not... You know, it is bear country. You know, Riften do be bear country. Fucking alternative official road. It's still ludicrously steep. I do feel like this road is like the absolute limits of what is considered climbable. Again, I think Oblivion had some more ridiculously steep roads, but Oblivion had a lot of very questionable physical geography, because Oblivion was very, very pointy. I think they fucked the height map up. I genuinely do. Because the base terrain layer is generated by height map. It's how they generate it so it like actually flows with each other. But I have a sneaky suspicion Oblivion was a little... They overdid it a bit, so the height map was generally really pointy. And it doesn't look right. Ugh, ew. Smashy, squishy, squishy. Ew. Ah. I didn't want to touch that. Oh, we must be near the Nernroot farm. I can't see. God. God, don't approach this farm at night. Like, just don't. Also, imagine working on this farm and not being deaf. Like, imagine working on that farm and not being absolutely and utterly deaf by the end of it. Oh my god, can you imagine running with Nernroot? Living with an Nernroot? Ugh. Although if you hear the in your house, check your basement and it's probably flooded. Because Nernroot only grow in damp and they only trill when they're alive. So, yeah, if you're hearing the trilling of the Nernroot, your house is probably having issues of a water-based problem. Or you've been working in the fields all day tending the bloody things and you still hear the ringing in your ears afterwards. Ooh, it's true! I will take its fat. Because it's apparently good lubricant. Like butter in Skyrim. If you want to grease something, grease it with troll fat. Because oil isn't apparently a thing. Unless you're the Dwemer, you don't use oil, you use troll fat. Clever fox. They say they're sly. That one's just smart. Let's go across this pond. Which is actually the side of our lake, but I don't care. It is a pond. The way we skip over it. Boing. Yes, I'm saying bears on here. Bears on here. Well, two bears with one swing is never a bad thing, is it? Oh, it's the dashing rogue again. Oh, that was quite further away, but I can forget how fast they go. The rogue cave bears are very, very fast because they are a dashing rogue in that they dash. I think I'm nearing the Dawn Guard. I feel like I'm approaching somewhere. Because if I know my map markers right, that is Golden Glow Estate, not the Blackbriar Lodge. Move along. We just gotta go around. Oh, it's not pointing me through fucking Riften again, is it? Wait, I'm looking at my map marker and it's pointing me direct. Would be. I'm not sure if that's pointing me at Riften or whether it's actually pointing me where I need to go. I guess I know when I go past Riften, and if it turns behind me, I have to do it by eye. Because Dayspring Canyon. I mean, we were in the right hold for the finale of this stream series, because my problems were... Has she respawned already? Yeah, she has. She's respawned very quickly. Does look like it's not pointing at Riften, though, that's nice. Also, Riften actually has chimneys. I point it out because most houses in Skyrim kind of don't. Yeah, she's respawned already. I am actually quite surprised by that. Can't take out 4 wolves with one swing, though. Woohoo! 2 stones with 1 bird! Well, the gems, but... Oh, wait, what you got, you know? Yep, here she is. Again. Well, she missed, that's a good thing. Does that hurt? Alright, she's landed a fat butt. Right. Sister of Parthenax. I will kill you the same way I killed you last time, because I can't be bothered to wait for Alduin. I will spam magic at you. How dare you? Apparently spam magic at you was not a good idea when you can deny my magic. Ugh. Oh, good old Ice Storm, with its random and unpredictable amounts of damage it deals. Oh shit, don't. Heals. There we go. Ice Storm is so stupid because sometimes it attacks twice. Granted, this is a stronger version called Deadly Ice Storm that came from like a really basic magic mod that I really quite like because all it does is add like better versions of vanilla spells. Like things that are like really weak, like Flames, for example, get an improved version which is better. Because yeah, Bandit will just slowly kill you with magic balls. Hello, friendly. Hello, friendly. Friendly troll. I mean, apparently, oh, this troll is legitimately my friend. It's, I mean, is it escapee? If it's still my friend, is it an escapee if it's going around helping people? I would argue it's not an escapee if it's going around helping people. It's been let roam free because it is a good troll who helps people. The friendly troll. Right, oh yeah, I've got marked that I've killed a revered one again, because apparently I've killed it twice in one stream, which is very weird. It's been gone more than 3 Skyrim days, because I guess technically she's in a place that can't be cleared. Whether this one's respawn, yeah, it's been within. Yes, we've gone within the care. We must have just been in that realm between cleared and non-cleared reset times, because this place hasn't reset. But because I believe the revered dragoness, her spawn point is specifically here. Like, it's this big clearing near Dragon Mound is where she spawns. Because all the dragonesses that regenerate health, like the special ones, where all their appearances are unique, they're ones that... Oh, goody. The Spooders have been fighting again. I mean, fucking monstrous Spooder, that one. Ugh. I mean, look at it. Look how huge that is. And for reference, Shulk is not small. Like, Shulk is bigger than most people. Not by much, but she's still bigger than most people. So yeah, that's one big-ass Spooder. Yeah, that's the Spooder that comes along and you feel its approach. Do you know what I mean by that? Rogue cave bears move like the wind. They are the dashing rogues. Yeah, we must kill it. Because we don't like rogues around here, we are the law. Because the law in Skyrim is, if you get attacked, retaliate. It is the law, you can retaliate for free. We must go past this shitty Stendar beacon that I can never remember the way up to, so we're going to actually go visit that shitty Stendar beacon. Wrong shout, but... End result is still the same with faster movement. Because you don't drain anything while in this mode, so... Technically it does... Not another cave bear. I know it's the rift, but there is a shocking amount of bears around here. Well, you know what, I might as well recharge my weapons while I'm here, while I'm thinking about it. So, charge, stick a common soldier into it. Apparently you can't charge with petty soldier. Oh, you can. I don't know why you would. I genuinely don't know why you would, but apparently you can. Oh god, I hear the cliff racers. The murderous desire in my mind right now. Oh, it's the Clone Brothers! They're both with a... Yep, they're both with a steel mate. Oh no, one's got an iron mate. He's Clone Brother Iron, he's Clone Brother Steel. They have the opposite name to our weapon. The visual has none to spare. Now we will jump down this cliff, because jumping down cliffs is fun. Whee! Splat. Whee! Splat. My axe. Is the blood being a texture doesn't go away. I think it's the last of the... Now, we are going to do the traditional, I've gone to Day Spring Canyon, I'm skipping it because I can't be bothered to walk through it again. Ugh. Imagine returning into that... Oh, Alduin, thank you. Why can you even spawn in here? Why does Alduin always find new ways to annoy me? I pressed the wrong button. I need to remark my axe, because... Alduin, just get your fat butt out of here, please. There we go. Alduin's fat butt has been removed. Where's the... I mean, killing your own summons is definitely it's definitely a choice, but it's a convenient way of despawning Alduin. Because Alduin, she likes to spawn, fly off, do her own thing, and then occasionally show back up when you really don't need her to. DeviantART, I don't think does it quite as annoyingly, despite sharing the exact same script, which is weird. Hello, Serene Gerard.
Hope you're getting
I have that.
You never disappoint.
Yeah, it was a long way away. It was actually proper trek.
Now this is a find. Here, let me show you how. I'll have some for sale soon. Speak with Gunmar. He has something for you.
Oh no! Gunmar doesn't have an assignment. He just has go clear out a random animal den, doesn't he?
Cozy little place. I found another beast hiding from the lake. He's holed up with a group of bandits. We need to destroy him before he turns his comrades into a brood of vampires.
Well, that'll be the last. That'll probably be the last quest we ever do. As stream, at least. But did I say this was alchemy time? No, but with all.
He's been watching over me for years now. He says he's not too sure about you yet, though.
Yeah, I'm not in the greatest place with the Aedra. Aedra? Oh yeah, every single one wants me, but Aedra? Not so much. Bees. I can have to put bees with things. Let's see how ridiculous... Now, please note that I have actually reduced the value of this potion significantly. It is still valuable. Oh no. Because, yeah, the ridiculously valuable potions bug me. They don't have any right to be, they don't need to be as stupidly valuable as they are. You know, 4-figure potions should never be a thing. You know, the fact that they are consistently worth more than the ingredients. You know, like, I feel like Oblivion actually got potion values about right. In that you could make money off it, but you had to be pretty high level and have all the expensive master level gear, which I believe only one copy of existed. Or was vendor only, I can't remember. Like, yeah, Fortify Stamina is still ridiculous. I think for some reason, I think the Fortify effects are a bit broken. Because I think because they're for a duration, the duration for some reason impacts the value, and I think that's why it is. But Fortify Stamina and Fortify Magicka don't come up enough that they actually cause, like, value problems. That's like the thing. It's like Fortify Health comes up really easy because 2 common-ass ingredients, notably like quite a few common things will deal with it. Well, stuff like Fortify Stamina doesn't regenerate Magicka. Minotaur Horn is a rare one. Mudcrab Chitin doesn't do it. Regenerate health. Oh. Apparently... Yeah, apparently Juniper Berries and Namira's Rock produce like... Oh my god, how much fucking value would that have had originally? So I think I specifically nerfed that effect to like be a tenth of its value, and it's still... And alchemy values in general I knocked down the values on. If you're wondering why my potions are so cheap, that's why. Because, oh my god, that's still... Like, yeah, Regenerate Magicka is nowhere near as ridiculous as the and it's a rarer effect, not much does Regenerate Magic. Oh no, I've leveled up. Who just leveled up? Gork just leveled up. You can tell I have not been to Solstein for a while, I don't have a billion Scave Crawl. So I expect more valuable effects as I get better, but... I just don't like it when things are ridiculously valuable for the sake of just being game-breaking, break economies bad. I don't care for that. Okay, Sprig and Sap don't work with anything. Torchbook Vorax works with things. Trauma Root doesn't work with anything. Troll Flat doesn't work with anything. That doesn't work with anything. That doesn't work with anything. That doesn't work with anything. Right. We will now see the potion seller.
Potions, my friend. Potions.
See, he actually says he is potion seller.
Maybe some other things I've forgotten about. Actually, I'm not sure. Let's see, shall we?
Right, we will now sell this Frostbite Venom, Route of Health, Ifrit Essence, poisons, all these beautiful poisons. It won't harm the meat, you know. Because that's actually... Oblivion actually has to mention that it won't touch the meat. That's why I keep so many blood potions. So, I don't know why either. I think it's because they're just rare. Yeah. Which way sneaky. Yeah, it's like 45 stamina. Yes, I know I made... I think the reason they're so stupidly strong is that they get like a big bonus for actually... You sell anything good enough?
This is everything I've got right now.
Yes, you do. That means you can buy some of my shitty potions, which are worth way too much. Yeah, regenerate health's still expensive because, again, I think the regenerates and fortifies because they have such a long duration. I think is why they get such extreme stupid values. But I'm not hitting 4-figure values as often anymore, so that's something. Yeah, I don't mind that so much. Again, put into stamina because I feel like I've got enough health to last a lifetime. So we are looking for alchemy. Because I've got no perks in alchemy, just pointing that out. Yeah. Because there's no point putting perks into alchemy because of the speed I level it. Yeah, well, let's put some into pickpocketing. You know, the most pointless skill ever. Yeah, it's like talk about pointless skills, and yeah, I've got the mod that, well, put the personal tweak in more so than an actual mod. I don't need another file for it. But yeah, I put the mod in that lets me have a 100% pickpocket chance because it just encourages scave scumming and it's not fun. It's just not a fun mechanic to deal with. It's either you either take it or you don't, or you risk a low level. It just isn't fun to have something that should be always nickable, have a 95% chance, just feels obnoxious. Like, it makes everything, even like picking random shit, it is is a chance that you will fail, and that's really annoying. Because it means that you basically pluck an item, save scum, pluck an item, save scum. Because you know that you should be able to pluck it, but it just doesn't want to. We move along. Those are as far out as they are. So I put, a couple of factional followers, basically. All in the more exposed Vorish style armors. Basically, I have the armors I have are like those more skin bearing armors of primarily for my Vormod reasons, because it's less immersion breaking when you've got like a bare midriff anyway. But those kind of followers, because the Dawnguard questline involves the area, I had to move it up. Also, I'm just going to check what this is. I think it's a thief. At least I actually am one now.
Shine down. Good luck out there.
I know I don't normally kill Argonian, but the thief. I mean, we got it right and wrong. We can kill the Thieves Guild influence, so. Oh no, Vigilance. Are they trying to kill me? No, they're not. Not Vigilance are trying to kill me. Although they are genetic clones again. I think that Vigilance must only have like 2 faces for each gender, because the amount of times I see Vigilance that are exact clones of each other is impressive. More so than Bandits. Like, I know Bandits got a bigger health pool, but that is the penultimate stream of the series. Complete. Thank you for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. Donation links in the description as per the usual, as the list of all past live streams and the mod list, which isn't very accurate because I have not bothered to update it, and quite a lot of my mods are personal tweaks anyway. But, that's the end of that. We will put on some nice No, we won't. We'll put on some nice ebony armor. Just briefly. Just see what normal ebony armor looks like. Rather than short special. Or light ebony armor, which actually... Yeah, that's the end of that. Will be a TF2 stream next week, because, TF2 is every other week. And then it'll be the final Skyrim stream next week. We will right a wrong. It will require console commands to make it possible, but... Well, I've got a specific file with all the console commands already in it, so that's a good thing. Good. 5, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.